those that do get selected, they then help them establish bulking sites where they grow the plants close together so they can create a lot of seed to distribute to the surrounding areas. And they educate farmer groups in crop management techniques. Techniques like how do you identify disease, how you need to fertilize and so forth, how to take advantage of the new disease-resistant crops. So you can see there are a lot of players involved in this because we're talking about several thousand farmer groups. We're talking about some probably 275 local field agents that work in the field. We're talking about 100 different organizations that are involved in here. And one of the things we looked at was there something we could do to enable this group of people to work more effectively? We had a huge amount of education that had to be done. How did we know the education as it flowed down through the partner organizations to the actual people that were going out to the field, to the farmer groups, was actually working, whether the concepts were being adopted or not? How did we know how the disease was spreading? How did we know how well the disease-resistant crops were doing? So we actually started a collaboration through NetHope with Intel to look at the use of the classmate PCs, or mini hardened laptops as we called them, to see if we couldn't use those devices in the environment we worked in to do a distance learning program for field agents who in turn train farmer groups, and also to accelerate the exchange of information around the program. Now, we had some challenges. A lot of the areas we work in don't have little power or intermittent power. They have varying levels of connectivity to the internet, some not at all, some only intermittent as people go into internet cafes, and some more established. So we had to deal with those constraints. Also, the group of the 100 or so organizations that were working on this are distributed across 6 different countries in East and Central Africa, and they had to somehow share the data. And so the whole idea was, how could we speed that up? So we did this with hardened laptops that had both a data collection system on them and a learning management system on it. And essentially, field agents took these laptops into the field.